Alrighty. Where's our lovely Dota music here? Dota's all cranked up. Just reborn things. You know how it is. Try that out. Alright, but anyway, welcome. It's time for another night of some FPL EU. We're starting off here. Looks like the NA guys haven't got started yet. It's pretty early for a couple of them, so we'll get the very exciting captain's draft in the EU scene. So anyone joining in on Dota TV, as you can probably tell, basically you get certain heroes from each tavern. I believe is it 11 these days? 3, 6, 9. Oh, it's 9 heroes. So 9 heroes. Agility, strength, intelligence, and then you do your whole phases through that. So there's 6 bands at the start, and then it's just picks. It's a lot less time too. You'll probably notice. People tend to drop a little bit lower as you're going through this one. It can make a pretty big difference. But anyway, it's gonna be Podcat drafting up against Sexy Bambo, and any signature heroes left. There is the Lone Druid, but no really big Lone Druid players here. I've seen Bambo play it a couple times. I don't know if maybe he's thinking that for later, but they do already have the Sven and the Tusk, so not too much room left for that. I'd imagine they're probably looking for one of these mid laners that may be left. There is the Meepo possibility here, but there is the Timbersaw, so in the last 3 picks it goes 1-1-1, so you can't snag like Meepo and Timbersaw at the same time. I guess you could go Timbersaw and then Meepo second if you really wanted to, but that wouldn't fit that one unless they want to go like this 4th or 5th position Tusk for Sexy Bambo here. Again, anyone in Dota TV, I was saying this last night too, but if I suddenly disappear and you can't hear me all of a sudden, it's because when the game loads in, there is a very common spectator bug. I may suddenly vanish, I have to reboot the game, and then you have to retoggle Dota TV in order to be heard. Or to hear me, I should say. So keep that in mind, or if it's not working, you can always come over to Twitch and tell me and I'll try a few things, but for the most part, if you just reconnect or retoggle, that'll get it going again. Speaking of which, let's get this set up here before we get into the draft here.
Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining.
Juggernaut.
Radiant team pick.
Okay, let's see if this is going here.
Seconds remaining.
Alright.
5 seconds remaining.
Sorry, just a little bit of maintenance stuff there. But we'll end up with the Jug, Timbersaw, and the Puck. It's our last 3 picks. So Podcat can be coming on the Miranda. Seen him play it a few times. Likes to throw some arrows around. Looks like he'll be doing kind of the Shadow Demon Miranda roaming strategy. Very common. Undying in the off lane. DK... Oh no. So it'll be the off lane Timbersaw. And you can kind of do like a safe lane Mirana and just have the support Shadow Demon there as well, so that works out fine. Maybe Undying doing some pulls, farming the jungle. Interesting they opt for the Puck here. It's going to be hard. He has to burst the Undying down before the fight starts, because if he gets off just a couple decay stacks, it'll be relatively difficult to bring him down. Oh, Serial. Yep. Okay, Dota 2. So I need to reboot the game, because it hates everybody. Oh well, maybe this time I won't have that nice little bug there with the giant line. Crack open my my soda pap. Oh man, Dota 2. Fucking typical. All right, we're loading back into the game. We'll probably get serialed out again. Oh, look, they paused for me. What sweet guys. Would you believe it? So let's, oh, it just serialed again. Great. That's just great. It's okay. This tends to just happen for the first couple of games, it seems, and then it starts to get going. Reborn. Haha. Ho ho haha. Alright. We're back in. I'm sure it's about to do it again. That's not the one we want. Let's see here. Okay. It's me turning on cheats so that Sexy Bambo can put on his hacks. You know how it is. Alright. Let's hope we don't panic here. Alright, we're fully functional again. So, oh, I'm excited. Just crashed again. Dota 2. So how y'all doing? You guys having a good day? So far, this is just going great from my end. Everything looks lovely. God, how did we make it through an entire day without this getting fixed? I don't understand. I feel like we should be top priority. Like, am I crazy? Yeah, seriously, throw up your panic baskets. There's gonna be plenty more of that to come from. Hello, Mr. Dark Matter Gun. Thank you for the Pog Champ and everything. Alright, here we go again. Please don't die.
30 seconds.
Oh, I have to turn off the announcer again? God damn it. My lord. I have to do all my console commands. Okay, alright, don't die. Okay. Maybe if we're really quiet, they won't notice we're here. And it won't break. Alright, we're good. So, I have no idea what these look. I think it's Cancel going to be in the off lane. Oh, it looks like he'll be mid on the puck, actually. And yeah, he was heading bottom, but yeah, okay, YOLO Warriors get some off lane items here. So, they'll be down here on that Tusk. Is this a support Sven? It's looking that way. Okay, you know, not too unusual. Fairly decent with the Disruptor as well. Yeah, it's nice to have Disruptor with big long duration stuns. Like, of course, the setup stuns are nice, right? Like Leshrac, that's why you pick Leshrac, but the setup stun from Sven, it's also 2 seconds at level 1, so it's fairly nice. And Disruption allows you to get in a lot closer range, whereas, you know, the whole downside of that spell is that it's generally shorter range. So you'll see Cancel, he's already ferried himself out of south, knowing that this lane's going to be a little bit annoying with the Dragon Breath spam. Even opting for level 1 face shift. Wow, this creep aggro definitely favors Pycat, obviously, being a little bit tankier with the 4 armor compared to the lower HP pool and everything at Cancel. And once he gets up a few points in the regen, he'll be fine. A little bit of aggression coming up top here, but Bambo is just tangling his way into the trees. Nice little aggro try here, though. So if they catch out someone with a good disruption, it's pretty much just a free kill. If it's the Juggernaut, though, there should be a spin. Now, the delay on it, it's not instantaneous, right? I don't know, I'm pretty sure, well, you'd still get arrowed because as long as the arrow's over top when it happens, you'll definitely get stunned. So I guess we'll bring up the last hits here and we'll see how everyone's doing. Probably going to be fairly static. Usually when you have this tri-lane versus tri-lane, like, you're not really going to see the Shadow Demon and the Undying rotate mid, right? Like, he'll probably just chill here, maybe secure a rune, but unless they manage to get a really good pull off and then EGM can just farm, like, under the tower, that's the only time you're going to see any sort of rotation. But they'll be pretty happy just shutting down Igman. And also reducing what Lil can gather from jungle stacks. And just going to keep an eye down here. As Mind Control starts to get up in levels, these new change, the cooldown on Whirling Death. This was one of the bigger problems when you're playing Timbersaw. Is the Timber Chain's so low, like it's only 4 seconds. And it's a little bit harder to stack the damage with Whirling Death, but it'll be a good little buff. And probably when you hit 6, it'll be a fairly easy kill against the Tusk. It'll depend on where the lane position is for the Snowball, see if he can save himself, but other than that, no first blood yet.
That's mine.
We say no.
It's just kind of a quiet little laning phase here. Fairly unusual from the games that we're used to, especially coming out of FPL. Unless there's a Spectre in the game, of course, but not any really hard farmers here. And one of the benefits of Captain's Draft, Spectre was actually available, and frankly, I wasn't paying too much attention to the bans. I don't think she got banned. When everybody is asleep. Yeah. Nothing's stunning on the Apathy, but there's not enough damage yet. The arrow actually misses, and they're kind of splitting up here. You got Relax going in. Okay, the spin. This might be enough. It's only level 1, though. So there's no soul rip yet, he went for the tombstone. So they'll pick up that first kill. There's no notification, it's reborn. And there might be a second trade for it though. And EGM, man, that must have been like max damage on that. Catch Lil, arrow, oh, it's gonna miss! Cuts the wrong tree. Or I suppose the right tree in Lil's case, but not the one EGM was expecting. Levy glimpsed back onto Relax. Nice body block from Lil, perfectly positioning those trees, cutting them off. Nice little kill. Good play there. And still a walking courier here, but YOLO will get his bottle. He was standing in today for CL, I believe. So, you know, when you guys play the FPL, I know they were asking for RMN, but I think he was busy. So, you know, they had to settle. But no, YOLO. I actually didn't get to catch the whole game. If anyone wants to let me know how he did, but from what I've seen in FPL, you know, he can hold his own. Good player. And opting for the bottle, there's no soul ring here for my control yet. Probably what he'll go into, and actually with the increased mana cost of shards, it might be more difficult. Oh, he actually managed to get a rune. Okay, that's gonna be pretty huge. I was gonna say with all the regen that you get from a timber saw, you might be able to outlane him just with a soul ring, but it should be fairly even. I'll be interested to see what this Puck's able to accomplish. A hero that we haven't seen much of. Got a little buff. People are hoping, oh no, this is very deep. Cancel. And Podcat seeing this, he'll just head right for the tower. You know, there's no stacks or anything, and not to cancel it if the man to do them anyway. And they actually wind up with 2 supports here, but there's no, there's no 6 here for cancel, so there's no way they can make any sort of a play on Podcat. And all this ends up meaning is Ingman's low under the tower. He doesn't want to step out because he's too scared of the disruption into arrow. But at least he can farm under the tower. Alright, so here comes the glimpse. TPing comes from apathy. Disruption? Couldn't even disrupt it there? Actually, I don't really know. The glimpse goes through everything. It probably goes through the disruption too. Podgat up onto the high ground. Lil! Oh, nice. So Dragon Knight does end up getting the kill, but that is going to be the level for cancel, so he'll get the Dream Coil out and they'll be able to clean up apathy because of it. Yeah, actually, I'm like fairly certain, even just thinking about it, if you're glimpsed while disrupted, you will end up where you're supposed to be glimpsed. Because it's just like Yule Scepter, right? The only thing that breaks it are BKB and Doppelganger. Or Manta if you do it completely perfectly, but that's obviously very difficult to do. Oh, okay, thanks Dark Matter. It's good to know. Cancel go. Just completely picked off here. Just Haste Rune's so good on Dragon Knight with that early stun. 2.5 duration at level 1. That's actually unreal. So we'll see him, oh. Okay, we're not crashing out. And I managed to get down the bomb just in time, but not quite, so. So Lil and YOLO are actually dropping down to mind control, and that is so huge. That is exactly what you need as Timbersaw. This hero, like, if you don't get kills, he's actually pretty mediocre. I don't know if he can even win a game just off a creep farm. So Apathy actually gets stunned up, disrupting for Relax, trying to get that kill on Bambo, so he'll die for it. They'll clear up the Tombstone. Bambo, gonna do some tree jukes. We'll go to the Radiant Vision, see what Relax can pull out here. 3 seconds till the decay. He'll salve up. See what he's able to accomplish here. Run to Igman. He'll spot out Sexy Bambo. There goes 1 decay. Oh, 1 more punch! Can he actually get this kill? This would be huge. Oh no, he misclicks. I think he could have had Bambo there. Either way. At the same time, YOLO Warrior hopping right into Pocket. That's a very nice kill. 349 gold. Big recovery after dropping in the bottom lane. And now Mind Control's coming up here, seeing what he can get done. I'll cancel that sap. Oh, nice chain. Low with the stun. Ingman coming in. He's not level 6 yet though, so not much they can do. Mind Control will chase this down. Only a glimpse. Oh, Bambo needs to make a choice here. Goes for a low. There's no mana for a glimpse. Even with stick. Oh, he'd have enough actually. Now over to the mid lane. Relax. Trapped in here. Walrus Punch coming out. Easy picks. Arrow will connect though. YOLO Warrior dropping low. EGM though. He'll back. Wait, what? EGM? What the fuck? I've been saying Pycat this whole time. Oops. I didn't notice they had swapped. There you go. And now the snowball in again. There's not much here from Cancel. In fact, he just goes the complete opposite direction. There is a Walrus Punch. And we'll see what they get done. It's going to be close. Arrow. YOLO Warrior dropping low, but Cancel will clean this up. And YOLO Warrior easy escape. I'll leave the TP in from Pycat now. The one true Pycat. Even drops the ward, trying to get a nice little Dragon's Breath, but he'll be unsuccessful in this engagement. At least he gets himself a nice Invisible Rune. What's up, Phage? Yeah, that's right, you fail fish that. I mean, to be fair, Pycat did have it selected earlier. I hear Snowball, but I'm drinking. God damn it. It's so hard when you can't see his hero icon because of the Snowball. So he'll drop the Pycat. I was one-handed, okay? Chose the wrong hand. So 8 minutes in. Slight lead here for the Dire. Yeah, I have plenty of excuses. I'll throw out a few more as we keep going, don't worry. Maybe later I'll have a beer and just throw everything right out the window.
Not on my watch.
So what happens here when we hit, 10, 11 minutes? There's plenty of farm here on the Timbersaw. So Pygat will pop his ultimate. He'll walk up the towers. I'd say that's quite a bit of zoning capability. A lot of it's going to probably rely on Sexy Bambo and the Static Storm, so they're going to look to get him up to level 6. As well as an early Omni Slash. If they can pick off someone like the Shadow Demon, that could be pretty huge in terms of defense. Will just comes right on top of EGM. He's got the lead, but just too much burst. Too fast. I believe he was smoked up, I want to say, but it was a little hard to tell in that split-second vision. Apathy's just like, I'm going top. Invisirune now popped from Pycat. He's going to go on Sexy Bambo. There'll be a glimpse though. Micro coming in, not going to be a chance to use it. Immediately TP cancel from Lil. He'll just head bottom. Igman will leave, and that's just a dead tower. No glyph available. They already popped it before. Cancel's just trying to farm wave, trying to get towards that Blink Dagger. He did opt for the classic Null Treads. Meaning his Blink will be a little bit later, but he's definitely more survivable in the meantime. And he might actually be able to participate in some of these defenses if they can have enough heroes ready in time. Yeah, they are smoking up here. Probably going to rotate in the jungle. Oh, Ingman. Oh, come on now. Snowball into... I mean, that's just going to happen. So we'll head back top. They'll go with the Dragon Tail. Mind Control. Man, that burst damage is insane. Can they find Bambo? They don't have a blink yet. I imagine that's what Pycat will go for next. He's up to 1800 gold. It's death all over the place. I wish the damage track still worked. It's always nice to see heroes like Timbersaw, how much damage they output in just that single little combo. So what TPs do we have? We don't have one on Pycat. He won't be here for this. Alright, we have no TPs. It's only Mind Control. They might look to just trade mid. Yeah, so bot tower goes down. Not a real reliance on the jungle here for the Radiant side. I know. I would say they're in quite a bit of a commanding lead here in terms of their hero levels and what they can actually output over the next 5 minutes. So maybe they're thinking they can just start pushing down some towers. They'll have map control anyway without that tower. Looks like EGM's lobbing some arrows here. And just clearing waves to pressure this tower. The other warrior is going to be going for that Shadow Blade. Moving to the Silver Edge, pretty nice later in the game. Actually, you can get rid of the Dragon Blood as well as the reactive armor from Timbersaw. So that'll be nice. That's what? 6 armor. That's huge. It's like a free medallion. Easy. And I'll probably get one of those as well. Looks like Pycat's going for the whole stand and fight build, so he'll just be picking up. I assume it'll be BKB, but I have seen Maelstrom first in the past try and speed up their farm. It does mean they don't have an immediate stun though. Their only initiation is kind of the free flow of the Timbersaw. Not something we typically see. Oh, this ward. They do have vision here. They're waiting to stun, yeah. The blink from Mind Control. Oh, that's a lot of heroes. Cancel, stunned up. Oh, he's such low HP, but the static circle so just in time. It will save Cancel's life for now, but he's getting ticked down by the dragon, and now he'll be able to get off just before he dies. Oh my god, that Starfall coming down. Lots of damage, and now Mind Control as well, throwing out the Chakram. Relax, trying to clean this all up. The decay stack gets the triple kill. Everyone managing to stay alive besides Pycat. And that damage over time able to bring down Cancel. Now, that is the dire side fighting without Ingman. Omni Slash, so crucial in these early engagements. But that's a substantial loss for the dire side, and we're going to see this guy, whoop! It's going to add up more and more now. 3-2-2 indeed. So we'll just head back and heal up. EGM probably heading for the Maelstrom. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised to see a Midas. He strikes me as the Midas kind of guy. Cancel. 700 gold away from that Blink Dagger still. He's having a hard time. Mind Control, on the other hand, is just like, you know what? No one else is using the jungle. I think I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it, guys. Oh, cancel. This would be such a good pick for him. This could be a free blink. I don't think he spotted him there. Orb's gonna come in. Nice blink from Mind. Yeah, while we're watching this little engagement, YOLO Warrior gets himself a free pick. Heading closer towards the Shadow Blade for himself. But I mean, who cares? Just relax, right? Come on. He's almost got his mech. He might have actually had it. How much gold did he lose? 209. Yeah, he... Oh no, he wouldn't have had it. Rip. Pycat running to Lil and Igman. Omnislash ready and available. On top of Pycat. He's very tanky though. Now EGM, that arrow looking like it just passed through? I don't know. Anyway, Mind Control coming with a Chakra. There'll be a glimpse back. There goes your Timbersaw. He tried to disconnect it with the chain. I don't think it worked though. That's a little bit unfortunate. So we'll lose EGM. Igman gets away alive. As well as Lil up top there in the Sven. YOLO Warrior, DD, Walrus Punch, run, relax. 5 seconds of the snowball. And now Bambo, he's in trouble. Look at the Stack Storm on top of 2. He's coming in. That DD is still up. And he wants to get on Mind Control now. Walrus Punch. Oh, so much damage. He goes down along with the Dream Coil. Cancel. Apathy's the only one left alive on the Radiant side. Counter 3-2-2 initiated. Nice big swings going the way of the Dire. And we'll bring this game back quite a bit closer to even. In fact, it's going right in the favor of the Dire side. Later fights are more important, folks. So Cancel will get a blink from all that nice bounty gold. Pycat, basically no progression after these couple deaths. And not really able to get out there and farm. He's busy getting stunned up and killed at the runes. That fight could have been so different if Mind Control hadn't been glimpsed back to the fountain. He TP'd in right here, and then he saw he was getting glimpsed, so he attempted the play where he went for the Timber Chain on the tree so that when he got glimpsed, he'd be here, glimpsed back to base, and then the chain continues, but it looks like he must have just mistimed it. So a little bit unfortunate. YOLO Warrior now completing the Shadow Blade, but they're going to spot it out with this Observer Ward. That's very important. Arrow. Not going to YOLO it. Oh, they saw him go invis. Do they have a sentry? They do not. Oh, that would have been so good. If they had a sentry, they would have put it down, and they also would have seen that Observer. Arrow. Not going to find anybody. Honestly, Mind Control might clear this out. This is pretty common. Silence. Oh, they're going to stack all this damage while he's still silence on top. The Rana all comes out. Oh, he's going to drop. Whirling Death will stack some damage, but looks like they're going to have some trouble bringing everyone else back. There's no dust here. And they want to go for the chase. Warcry pop, cancel. Moving ahead. Has the Dream Coil. Wants to find something. But, oh, he might spot Pycat here. Let's try for the Dire Vision. There he is. He can Dream Coil this. They're going to glimpse him back thanks to the Vision from Cancel. And they'll just stick him inside. This is the one they want. Inside the kinetic field. They even throw up the Stack Storm so he doesn't get too tanky. YOLO Warrior coming from the backside. Going to bring down Apathy as well. Pycat's actually still alive thanks to his mech from Relax. But Cancel's still trying to get him. He's still the main focus. Tombstone still going down. Now Lil, he's in the middle of it. They're trying to turn this around the Radiant, but there's too many Dire heroes that haven't died yet. Lil pops the Cause Strength. Cancel inside now too. The Illusory Orb. EGM trying to finish off Lil, please get himself back to Fountain. I don't know if he's going to be able to though. He's just going to have to abandon this. He's got an arrow, a YOLO arrow, the Starfall. It doesn't connect because of the fog, but he actually manages to get him. Now Mind Control, can he get any sort of a cleanup here? Doesn't look this way. Danger. The glimpse is just so good in those situations. Despite having the Mirana ulti, they just couldn't get far enough away because of the mobility of Puck. And just getting that vision on Pycat, they get to bring him back and engage on their own terms. So, easy win for the Dire. And now, 1,000 gold on YOLO Warrior. He can start heading toward the Silver Edge. He might save up for a Blink Dagger as well, just to try and add some more mobility. Or even a Force Staff is very good here. There's actually a lot of items he could go for. Disruptor heading towards the eggs. Looks like Cancel and Mind Control are duking out a little bit here. I don't know if either one will fall. Just don't really have the the burst damage to do this without a Dagon. I'd be interested to see if he wants to try for that. I don't know if... Well, they're kind of squishy on the side of the Radiant in terms of the Shadow Demon and the Mirana. You can see they picked up some cloaks and the mech as well. Yule's is the safer option, but it doesn't mean... Well, Tusk does provide quite a bit of damage. Maybe you don't really need the Dagon. They're thinking the ward's here. It's actually over here, but it'll be expiring soon anyway. Now Lil, support, he is actually going for an armlet. That is rather interesting. That is not something we see very often. So often it's going to be that Blink Dagger, but I can see what he's thinking is that they're going to be using the Glimpse in the Kinetic Field along with like the Dream Coil to set all this up. So all he wants to do is get inside the Static Storm where he's safe. All the enemies will be silenced. He'll pop that armlet and he'll just cleave away with God Strength. So I'm digging this. They're going to hop right on top of Apathy. That's an easy kill. Now Relax. I'll run the Bamboo. He actually has popped the Tombstone down. He'll find a nice double value here, Sentry and Observer. Arrow gonna fly. It's gonna get a little bit off the mark though. Not gonna connect on Lil. Now the turnaround, the re-goose as it were. They're invis. They've already dealt with the Sentry, so they're gonna lose Relax. And now Igman on the left hand side. He's dropping so low. Oh, he's got Omni, but he won't have time to pop it off. Now there'll be a glimpse back. It's gonna be EGM brought back inside. The stun as well. Oh, but look at Mind Control. Lil dropping so low. He needs more. The Timber Chain. He's gonna get it. There goes Lil. Now EGM. He's still living somehow. Brings down Sexy Bamboo. It's a disaster for the Dire side. Only Cancel left to clean up. He's got 4 seconds left on the blink. Blink, nice plays here from the Whirling Death and Mind Control, and the Chakra just to finish him off with style. Triple kill. Goes right into the BKB. Wants to be completely unstoppable. He'll have it now. And now with BKB and Blink secured, he can head towards something like the Bloodstone. Possibly in its nerf state, we might even see Yule's, kind of a more value, or go right for the Shivas as well. Plenty of options here for Mind Control. It's really great to see Timbersaw back in. See how people are going to adjust to the Bloodstone changes. That's what FPL's for, folks. Don't think Bambo. No vision for Bambo to bring anyone back, as you can see. The only ward they have is over here. Second spot of this invis. Right side though. Got one up here as well. And looks like they don't have anything else on their own jungle, just some of these sentries trying to protect themselves against that initiation for Yola Warrior. Really working out well for them so far. Oh, nice. Thanks for the follow there, John. I just checked my Twitter. That BKB's now picked up. He'll get all regened up. I'm really excited to see what he goes for. I love playing Timbersaw. That hero is so much fun. Not many of his counters available though, so it's understandable that, you know, he has a pretty good game in Captain's Draft. He's one of those heroes that can have a very good time, kind of like, even like the Broodmother, kind of an extreme example, but it's all in the same vein that you don't have to worry about a silencer popping out of nowhere. So this Invis rune, they'll use it to scout. They'll also have the Invis from the Mirana. And it looks like Cancel still hasn't decided what he wants to do here. Fine Pycat. This is the Dire Vision. They have to know he's not alone. Rainy Vision as well. They don't see anybody here, but you can see they're all stacked up. They're gonna... Will is just walking next to Invis Mind Control. Illusory over to scout, and they'll immediately pop the Invis. Any sentries here. They have one dust. Oh, smoke. It's actually gonna connect anyway. He gets arrowed, but there's no one there to follow up. And Mind Control is just yuking them all into his own jungle. Or their jungle, rather. And they're gonna spot this ward out. Thanks to that Observer all being down. Mind Control, sneaky TP. Yeah, they still have this vision. They did smoke up here from Cancel. Oh, they're gonna pop it from Mind Control walking up though. So now what's the plan here? The Radiant just... They don't have that real initiation. I mean, they're over here punching creeps with Walrus Punch. I guess they feel relatively safe with this Observer. I don't know if the Radiant are considering a smoke. Maybe they don't have any on them. It would appear they don't. I wonder if they've aimed the shop. They do. They actually have 3. They'll bring some Observers for now. Try and get some control of this jungle. Meanwhile, the Dire, seeing this, they'll say, hey, let's just head into that Roche Pit. You can do it decently fast. It'll help get the gold for the armlet. Oh, he does go from the Midas, so... Kind of one of those more classic puck builds, trying to get towards those levels. the only way the puck can stay relevant in the late game is you need a lot of utility items. You need the Aghanim Scepter, you need the Sheep, you need the Yules. Sometimes you need an Orchid, depending. And Midas can definitely help in those situations, but it does suggest that you're going to have to draw this one a little bit later. But with the Sven, they kind of are in that situation anyway. So they'll grab the Aegis on Igman, and with this he'll definitely have a better chance for a good Omni Slash. And hopefully they won't be losing any fights because of that cancel. In the back line here, he won't be able to cancel any TPs as he is farming under a ward though. I wonder if they'll be able to pick anything up here. Could be a nice arrow from EGM. Oh, they have no idea. Arrow. Oh! This would be a blink chakram. Lay down underneath. Oh, he gets the blink out though. Cancel. Having the mind to know exactly where he was facing. Yeah, it's slightly more yeah, usually you want like the 18-minute Midas, but it does help with the levels at least. It's true though, it's definitely risky, I don't know. He does have another 2k gold stacked on top of it. It does provide decent right click as you start adding more int items too. That attack speed. Oh wow, that was some good timing for the invis. My guy doesn't even care, he doesn't even want the Moonlight Shadow. Ah shit. What are you, YOLO, what are you doing, man? Alright, that's not on me, that's on YOLO. I don't know what the hell he's doing there. I'm watching this little footsies going on between Podcat and Cancel. This is cheesy. So 2100 gold now on my control. They did lose their courier. Nothing was on it though. Still hasn't decided what he wants to opt for. I mean, if he had that more classic, like, does he want to go back for the Bloodstone, take off the Arcane, and buy the Soul Booster? Nope, not yet at least. Ooh, the sneaky TP in. Can they get an arrow here? No, they have nothing to cancel this, and Igman will just make his way out. You're just teasing me, my control. Wow, man. That clarity, though. that seems unnecessary, but I'll allow it. Just looking to get back. Looks like they must want to pressure this tower. Oh, according to that drawing, that is not the plan. Oh, they think they're all up there. Dire Vision, you can see they're all off the map besides Podcat, so they think that Podcat's pushing mid while the rest sitting up here, but they're a little bit off. But now they'll all pass underneath this ward, so full vision here from the Dire side. Take a peek here, see this ward very nicely. Show them where Apathy's sneaking in behind. Now there's no arrows here, but there are the glimpses, so there are the glimpses. Man, meanwhile, YOLO Warrior, like, he has been doing a very good job of the split push. He's managed to build himself up to a Shadow Blade and a Desolator. And despite having this Dragon Knight and pretty farmed mind control, they haven't really been able to take these. Commentator use, I tell ya. So he'll come back into the mid. That arrow barely hits onto a creep. That was relatively close. They'll spot out mind control. Oh man, they want the Omni Slash. He's so tanky though. Okay, now is a good opportunity for it. He'll have to BKB though. Now even waiting. Podcat right on top of Bambo. He'll get the stun up as well. And there goes mind control thanks to the Omni Slash. Aegis down. Lil's still here. Stun in 4 seconds. Switch to all vision. Podcat will be coming out of the BKB. This is their opportunity, but the Moonlight Shadow is up. They'll stun Igman. There's a nice stun on it too. He's gonna go away with him on the God Strength. Dreamcoil pop down. They're running in circles, but they don't want to pop it. And unfortunately, Relax will, so he'll go down. Now Lil swinging onto Podcat. Apathy dropping low in the middle of it as well. Igman will take him. Dire side bringing this one back, initiated by the Radiant, but they are wishing they didn't do it. Cancel. Now it's only Podcat running back to the base, but YOLO Warrior, he is the snowball on top. Igman as well. Spin for style. Doesn't want to get stunned up. That's a 5-man wipe. They'll lose 2 on the side of the Dire. But you can't deny the stats. That is a huge lead for the Dire side. The Aegis from Igman just helping out and getting that Omni Slash on top of my control is huge. I don't think he did anything that fight. And that's not good when he's the most farm person on your team. That generally leads to issues. Oh no. No, not EGM's internet. No. Okay, he's still logged on to FPL. We might be okay, folks. We might be alright. If you know what I mean. Oh, well, while it's pause time, we'll go over the league. Ugh. Ugh. So, this is FPL EU edition. That's Europe. In case you guys are wondering, I'm just kidding. So basically, every 15 days, whoever's in first in the league, aka winning the most games in this in-house league, obviously you're not always on the same team. You're an individual, but consistently winning means you get more points. You climb the leaderboards, you make more cash. So Pycat currently winning. He is sitting on 36 wins, 16 losses, 1,744 rating in the FPL for the EU. And Cancel's actually in second at 1,652 now. So they're on opposite teams here, so it's actually pretty huge. If Cancel can manage to get this win, there is a lot to go. Like, that's quite a bit of rating, 100-ish. But it is a difference of $2,000. So Pycat's sitting on a $4,000 prize. Cancel sitting on 2,000, followed by Sexy Bambo at 1,500. Axmo down in fourth. LeBron, EGM, Nikwa, Kebab, Arise, and Mind Control. So Mind Control actually won last season. Won himself $4,000. Sitting in 10th this time, so a little bit down there, but he's feeling pretty good. Nice score, Pycat. But that means, anyway, it ends the 30th. So only today and tomorrow in order to get your rating up, claim that cash prize. And, head into the next season feeling pretty good. Make some moolah playing Dota. These guys love this stuff, right? Like, they're playing competitively, but it also is nice that when they're also kind of, like, this is like half scrimming, half fun, so it's good for them to get some payment, and nice for Faceit to be providing that, of course, so shout out to Faceit. But here we are, awaiting EGM's internet. I will see if they have mentioned anything. Oh no. He's logged out of FPL, we lost. Came back in 10 minutes last time, we can hope. But anyway, so Dota TV, you guys are all hanging out actually. Looks like there's 258 of you, so welcome, welcome. Obviously, if you've probably noticed the broadcast slot, mop packs, just chilling out, casting some FPL, learning about some new builds, looking out for certain items that will, start to see in pro games. So I don't know, I always liked watching these games, so I figured why not cast them. Yeah, I'll baby rage. It's pretty much me right now. But anyway, I'm streaming over on twitch.tv/moppacks as well, and you can always find out when I'll be casting these by following me on Twitter @moppacks. But hopefully you guys are enjoying it. And I aim to please. So please come criticize, criticize, do your thing. Come say hi, whatever. It's all good. It's a nice Tuesday evening. We've got some Dota. We've got a pause. I mean, what more could you want in this world? Let's bring up some items here. That Shadowblade's now done for Pycat. That's the item he actually opted for. That was actually there in the last fight, though. I did notice that. And it's going to be the Shiva's Guard from Mind Control. Unless it's the Lotus Orb, I suppose. Not very good this game. Well, I don't know. Is it good? Can you take off Dream Coil? If you Lotus Orb yourself after getting Dream Coil? Because that could be very important. Okay, yeah, you can take off the Silence. Maybe it is Lotus Orb. How much mana regen does it give? 125%. That's decent for 4 grand. I could see that working. I could also see the Shivas. It's probably the safer option. It's more damage nuke. You can do the nice Timber Chain into Shivas with the Whirling Death. It's a lot of damage. But that Aghanim's isn't really that close for Vambo. He's been stifled quite a bit. I don't think there's any more. Oh, pardon me. On the Courier. That Midas, he has managed to work his way up to the Yules. Probably has some more cash. Yeah, 1,000 gold on top of that. So cancel. It's working out okay. I imagine Sheep next. Probably pretty good. Try and deal with this BKB of Pycat. And Igman's opting for the Butterfly. So no BKB for him. He'll just go right for the evasion. Add some damage, stack it all on, and Lil does have that armlet we were talking about. Is he close to a blink? No, he's just finished the armlet. And so we wait. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dota. I have a feeling we are gonna lose many Dota TV viewers. Can't really blame you. We're going to see the Undying Eggs. Doesn't look that way. I think it's good, but I think it's slightly, like, it's a little unrealistic unless you can run them off lane and then, well, then you have an off lane Undying, so you really have to run at it. This is a little bit unfortunate. EGM, please. I mean, no one wants to lose points because of this. Oh, hey, Fierce. Heidi ho. Welcome to Pause Dota. EGM's internet has pooped out again. G calls are coming out. Honestly, it's kind of at that point. Like, EGM's internet just dies. I'm gonna test something here too. Excuse my game flying everywhere.
More creatures for my pride.
Did that work? Oh, it didn't work.
More creatures for my pride.
Oh, it worked. Nice. Sorry, I wanted to test the follow thing. I enabled it just a little while ago.
New game hosted.
Oh, new game hosted. Nice. It's always a good sign. Is that NA? Yeah, sorry, I'm going to leave that on if you guys don't mind. That's the FPL client. Tells you when there's a game going. I just want to know when the NA is going to be starting. Oh! Pause Dota. So how y'all doing? You guys got any questions? You want to ask? Oh, hold on. Let me go on about something I did today. I'll do that. Let me bring it up. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, is that spam? I'm not clicking that. Damn. We're so popular, we got spam in the Twitch chat? Now, man, now it's hopping over here, guys. You Dota TV folks are missing out. Wow. I mean, you hit that magical number of 11 viewers in the spam. It's just everywhere. So, EGM. Bambo. Bambo, please. Come on now. Don't do this to me. Yeah, once the spammers come. Oh, Bambo's back. Phew, close one. So now we move into the 5v4 scenario. They won't get his gold for quite a while, unfortunately. Because there's no way for him to abandon being disconnected and whatnot. That'd be nice if there was a way, like, if the captain could do that or something. At least for lobbies, but...
More creatures for my
till then, we wait.
More creatures for my
Oh!
pride.
Hey, it did the thingy. Nice! John Lindell's is now following. It worked! Thank you for testing that out for me. I did make sure it worked. Did you like my Final Fantasy dancing, dude? I thought that was pretty comical. So Butterfly's done here for England. Let's get back in the game. It's 5v4, but you know what? What can you do? So it looks like someone's going to be microing EGM. I'll throw the arrow. I don't know if they'll get a kill off us. Oh, God, that was close. Sexy Bambo was on Weight Watchers or something for that to miss. Pretty sure that could have connected with the tail if he turned the wrong way. Now Pocket's coming in with that Shadow Blade. They were not expecting it because Cancel was going on top of EGM at the same time. Bambo brought down. There won't be a Static Storm now to lock him out. So the Moonlight Shadow moving towards Cancel. He's plenty of mana though, and Yules. Lil TV's bottom because they caught out Mind Control. Didn't have to use the Omni Slash. Just all that lockdown probably from tossing the Silver Edge as well to make him nice and squishy. Technically, we caught the kill. Technically. Just want to point that out. These arrows, though. I'm thinking this is going to be pretty hard for the Radiant now. Being down 5v4, you know, you can't coordinate the arrows as easily. Mind control is starting to fall off because he's a timber saw. They didn't really get those towers. Like, there's still 2 tier 2 towers standing at 30 minutes with a Dragon Knight in your team. That is not ideal. That is not the play. Podcat looks like he's heading towards the AC. It is the Sheep's Guard here. Something more traditional. Igman now coming in. Yola Warrior popping up with that Silver Edge. Podcat trapped him with the shards, but they're actually going to go right on top of the EGM here. Or whoever's playing EGM, rather. Podcat turning around on cancel. Will bring down the puck in time, but the Omni Slash is going apathy down. Stun comes out from the Sven. Lil looking to get that armlet going and start swinging, but he's a little bit slowed here. Podcat stuck inside the Static Storm. Relax is living, but there's no Soul Rip available yet. Podcat will drop before it is. Now Relax, trying to decay to stay alive. Mind Control comes back in. He pops BKB. Gonna find Lil. He's toggling up. There's 4 here. What can Mind Control get done? He needs to clean up. It looks like he's just abandoning with these urn charges. Knowing there's not much he can do. The stun, it's up and available, but he'll get a nice blink out. Mind Control will live. Oh, jeez. Now this is classic. Pause happens, and now you're like, you have no idea when Roche spawns. Now they probably have timers. They're just trying to see if Mind Control get up on these trees. So let's see how long it's going to spawn. It's going to be about 1 second until we know. Oh, well, look at that. 1 minute and 3 seconds. So approximately 1 second, or 1 minute total. Now Yola Warrior plays the waiting game. Hoping for exactly this. If he had a Blink Dagger, Apathy would be so dead right now. I don't know if he was in vision right there. Now he is, for certain. They said they fixed clock. Oh yeah, no, the clock works. It works fine and dandy. You just have to wait until this little part finishes right down there before you get to know for stream cheaters. So there's no way they can scout Roche. Wah. So Cancel's heading towards the Aghanim Scepter. Pretty standard with your BKBs coming out here and Podcat as well as Mind Control. Can they get anything out of this? Oh, this would be such a nice pick-off for them. Yola Warriors been getting a lot of gold lately. It'll just be Lil that they stun up though with the Dragon Tail. They'll leave him to die. And now what can they get done in the mid lane? We out here, fam. Hey, Craig. How you doing? Doing decent, I hope. Alright, now there's Aghanim Scepter available from Sexy Bambo though, so this high ground push is going to be rather difficult. They won't have Dragon Form either. They're forced to use it for the Roche. Cancel. He'll have Blink Orb by the time this is back, or even close to dying. Oh, this is looking very bad for the Radiant side. Bambo's coming in. The Radiant need to abandon ship right now. Like, this is over. Oh, this is looking very bad. This isn't really a good place for Mind Control to fight either. Time for him to put out a lot of damage. The tree shape, it doesn't quite work, and the Omni Slash comes in. They're all dying inside the Aghanim Static Storm. There's going to be Snowball over to Mind Control. He's holding him in place. He can't get in the pit and do his damage. In fact, he has to retreat to the high ground. Now Podcat's the only one left inside. He can't finish down Roche in time. He'll die. Relax now alive, and Mind Control finally goes in the pit, but he's stuck on top of the tree, so he can't even help Relax. Oh, Mind Control actually blinks down in time. He gets the H. He'll try and Timber Chain out, but he gets bashed. No! Mind Control has the Timber Chain back up, goes up top, Lil there waiting for him, pump the BKB, no TP available though, so he'll drop the Chakram. Now it's another Timber Chain. Can he get out? There's no Dream Coil, but they have the Yule Scepter. They can hold him in place once this ends. He'll come back in and finish off Bambo with style though. And now H is down, so he'll drop. Oh, that's a hard fight for the Radiant side. Did they have much choice though? What? EGM returns? Oh man, we're getting ourselves a movie, folks.
Our thanks.
We're gonna have a Hallmark classic here. EGM's gonna come back and save the game. Purge comes out onto Igman. Yola Warrior just goes in, he does not give a fuck. Now Maelstrom procs are flying, gets the healing ward, and it's that arrow too as well. So Yola Warrior looks like he's going to pay for this. Silver Edge in 1 second. Oh, can't quite get it off in time. The fade time. I don't think they had detection either. He actually would have got away unless the decay hit him. Don't mind me while I scratch my nose here, folks. But alas, our game is going. EGM returns. We're 5v5 again. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To the to those of you just joining us, we're now at 204 spectators. We in fact lost many of you. Fellow of your comrades fell during the long night of the pause, but for those of you who remained, I thank you greatly. We're gonna see this one out. Hey Mopax, how'd you become a caster? I just fucking, yeah, I literally just do it. Or do you mean for FPL? I emailed FPL. I said, yo, let me cast. They said, okay. But I think it helped that I had at least some accreditation for doing stats and stuff. They weren't just like, who the fuck are you? So it seemed okay. So yeah, a little bit of both, I guess. What's the play here for the rating? Is there a smoke? There's a Mjolnir. There's no smokes though. Perhaps the Dire? Yeah, they're grouping up for a smoke. Everybody's toking it up here. That and a decent PC. Yes, that is also true. I had to wait for that one. Oh, Podcat. He's looking in. Do they have a gem? They do not have a gem. They have sentry wards, but they're not placing them down. Podcat's popping the smoke, but yet they're not putting down these sentries. Alright, they did pop one, and now they're going to find Podcat, but he gets the BKB off just in time. They'll bring in that sexy Bambo. That's going to be no Aghanim Static Storm. YOLO Warriors to top of Relax, though. Where's that Tombstone? I don't think it's down yet. Oh, it is down. Okay, we're good, we're good. Igman, now dropping low. Has the Omni Slash already gone? He has the Flutter if it was going to help, but it looks like the Raiden are going to take this fight. Chakram as well. EGM's back, baby. Oh, things were looking dire for the Radiant side. But the return of EGM. He's too handsome. He's too beautiful. Look at this man. This woman. Chilling with his dragon buddies. He's come back. The savior of EU Dota. Dun da 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 da. Alright. That's enough of that. Cancel. So him and Mind Control are just kind of making friends up in the jungle. There's actually no buyback here from Ingman, and with the DK push, oh, it's going to end too fast. Oh, very nice disruption, actually. They'll be able to keep those Dragon Illusions after it ends, right? It doesn't lose... Nice, they don't lose the cooldown. That's pretty cool. So Podcat's got his... That's actually really helping. That's a new... I have never seen that. That's pretty neat. I mean, of course you see, like, Luna's dude and stuff, but it's just funny that the DK lost his ultimate. So Mind Control, he is Dream Code up here. It is the egg, so it is going to the BKB, but now Lil, the Armlet toggle inside the Static Storm. Oh, this is the disaster that couldn't occur last time because they got Bambo, but not so lucky this time. Podcat trying to get away, 100 HP. He's getting some regen here. He's going to turn around, stun Lil, but this Sigil coming in and slowing him down. He'll get glimpsed back as well into the kinetic field. He goes down. Now Lil, snowballed, flying towards EGM. There's 3 of them nearby. They're low HP, but it's not going to matter. EGM drops. Relax is on the run. There's no more damage coming from the Radiant side, and the wipe flies back the other way. It's back and forth this whole time, folks. Bambo's had enough. They've got a gem now. Looks like Cancel's the one who actually purchased it, but there'll be Sexy Bambo holding it for that dire side, and that's going to help so much with Podcat's initiations. If he's caught him off a couple times, but it gets difficult now. Oh, this graph is going to be like, whoa. So there's that. We're up about 12k, and then, you know, we had that big fight. Now they're going to get another little swing coming back. There's no buybacks being used, right? No, no one's bought back. Now YOLO up to 481. I wonder if we'll see him go for something like that Lotus Orb that we see all the time. It's pretty good against the Dragon Tail. Simply because you can debuff one of your allies who's already been stunned up, and it is a pretty common Tusk item, but I don't know, he might go... Do they have an AC? Oh, he'll grab his own BKB. That also makes a lot of sense, so... Kind of one of those eventualities as the game goes later and later, everyone kind of wants one. And now it appears to be the Dire's turn to do the pushy push. Scouting with the orb here. We'll switch over to Dire Side Vision, see how they're going to approach this. So they'll put one ward down. Get an idea of what they're doing. Nice use of the gem here. You see they have no idea where the Radiant side is. Turns out they're all on the base, but it's hard for the Dire because they don't exactly know where to go. They have to use the orb again to scout. And with this gem, he's able to scout all these high grounds. Make sure there's no wards up. So they'll plant another ward deep. Again, not spotted by the Radiant. They're in the base, deciding what they want to do. And they'll purchase up a smoke. Now this is where all these wards, they can, they can have a negative effect as well. They kind of give you that false sense of security. You end up smoking right past this ward that's freshly placed down. You might catch the Dire side off guard. So we'll see if that'll be the case, but they're just going to hold on to the smoke for now. See if there's any vision of it here. Oh god. Mind control's up in this cheeky new spot. Have they thought about it? Sigil. Oh, he's guessing the wrong way. He hasn't thought about the new spot. Oh, I tell you. If this ledge had been here in Source 1, I guarantee he would have checked that. There's like no doubt in my mind. That could be the game ender too. Oh, actually he does have buyback, so it wouldn't have been too crucial, but there's the Moonlight Shadow. There's the ward, but there's a gem here for cancel. The smoke gets popped, the arrow's going to miss one, it's actually going to miss them all. Cancel comes in, silence up on top of Relax, and both the supports are just going to drop. And that makes the fight actually extremely hard, as the Radiant are actually forced to completely leave. But they're your base. There's no TV for Pycat. There is a TV for EGM. He's going to look to split push the mid lane, knowing there's not much he can do. But this is kind of an issue. Pycat has to run to get a TP. He's to come back home. Sell his wand, probably. Yep. Excusez-moi. Now, down goes the tower. Shock him coming out. They're looking to get some sort of blink initiation here, but Cancel is just like way in deep here. He actually misses the jaunt. Pycat stuns him up. Are they gonna kill him? Cancel Yules? He's got phase. He'll have blink as well. What a hero. And Bamboo. Wait, what? Oh, they got EGM. Okay, yeah. He stayed a little bit too long. Sorry, folks. Cancel now in trouble. Whirling Death. Dropping low. He's got lots of spells still left, though. He's just kind of kiting him a little bit deeper. Now Mind Control goes down to the Omni Slash. Pycat in trouble. Snowball stunning him up. Walrus Punch ready in 4 seconds. Pycat BKB. Doesn't want to pop the Dragon for him, knowing that he's probably going to need it. There's actually no detection. Wait, what? Oh, they lost the gem. Cancel. Where'd the gem go? Oh, Bambo took it. Looks like Cancel handed it off before that little engagement started. So one set of racks will be the end of it. That loss on EGM was pretty big, though. It's going to slow down a lot of his farm. Oh. And we'll lose Apathy again for a wee bit here. Ugh. Ugh. Pauses, pauses, pauses. Ugh. So, how y'all doing? Y'all all having a good time? Having a good night? It's Tuesday. I don't work on Tuesdays, so it's pretty nice. I just chill out. Gotta work tomorrow though. Well, I won't be casting FPL tomorrow. I'm sorry, folks. But we got plenty of hours left tonight. I'll go late into the night, 4 or 5 more hours. Why the hell not? Gotta enjoy it. It's a fun time. I'm loving all these new builds. New hero picks coming out. I love the captain's draft of the EU. I wish the NA guys would do it more, but they're, these guys are pretty serious. Despite all the flaming. Pretty serious guys. Fierce, you're tired. Well, I bet you were tired of this pause, but it's a good thing because Apathy has reconnected to the game. And we're looking at getting going here. That's the G call. So, looking at this little buyback icon here on our Timber Saw, why don't we take a little peeky here? It appears to be only Mind Control that hit to buyback. The rest of the Radiant having it available as only EGM and now reconnected Apathy, so they are not going to want to be losing any fights, and it looks like Roshan will just be free here for the Dire. With the gem up, there's not really any sort of a Moonlight Shadow play. I have some coffee sitting next to me too for as it gets later. I don't think the Dire side have spotted this Roche yet, but now it'll just be instantly done here by Ingman. He won't even need any assistance, except he does get bashed up. He'll be looking for that Abyssal Blade next, one can only assume, and oh, looks like the Raiden, they're going to try and contest this. Figuring it could be the end of the game. Will there be any sort of a wrap play? How can they find them? Shadow Poison Escape, possibly? Oh, Bambo and Cancel are in such a good position right here. They get popped immediately, Dream Coil down as well, Static Storm. So they're going to land actually on top of Relax. This could be a turn for the Radiant. Relax will get disrupted up as well. Apathy, he grabs the Invis Rune. He'll be able to stay here. He does get hit up though. There is the gem floating around here, and Bambo is within range. Snowball now on top of Mind Control. He'll be controlled. He actually gets glimpsed back away from the Snowball. The Radiant side are in full retreat mode. Mind Control, the last one stuck inside. He will just be brought down. So the Radiant lose 3. An arrow comes flying out from EGM. He'll TV back. And Podcat just heads up mid lane. There's even a TV back from Cancel though. There's just nothing here for them. They'll head bottom, split the lanes. This is the ideal scenario, not only because they have this tower here, but it also is best when you have the creep split in the top and bot. This looks like it's just going to be free. We'll see what Podcat's up to. He's actually getting a lane. This is kind of hilarious. Lil is like running back with cheese and a moonshard. Get off my racks. I'm a Nordic warrior. Looks like Podcat will just die. He's not even going to pop. Well, he can't pop the BKB. And so YOLO Warrior will TP back and finish him off. Igman gets the bottom racks. Unfortunately, he was only able to get the range. Probably not thinking he was going to have so much time to even get one full set or one full building, but he'll get the range. Unfortunately, this little melee Rax, as you can see, is slowly going to regen back up, and I'm sure by any time that the Radiant will be back here, it'll be back to full HP. But it is quite unlikely we'll ever see it again. Dun 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 dun. So how about this Sven here, guys? He's almost up to Podcat's net worth. You can see just how top heavy it is for the Dire side. Arrow. Oh, catapult. Boo. Boo. You can see Lil even pinged it. He's like, oh right. I forgot these save me now. Lil was ready to get arrowed. Now the Daedalus. Where's the Battle Fury Tusk? Come on. Man, these glimpses are so confusing with these spend stuns. Now Mind Control coming in, trying to land some damage. Igman dropping low. It's just the Aegis though. Surprising amount of high ground defense, but the side lanes are being pressured. You can see EGM having to rotate over to the side with his Mjolnir. Can't even focus on arrowing Igman. There is no high ground ward here for the Dire side, making this a little bit more difficult. Yeah, 6.85 was intentionally a small patch though, simply because they wanted something different for the majors, but there's not enough time for something bigger. I think they just had too much work for TI this year. So, some decent balancing issues. I'm excited for 6.86, but I think 5 is going to be fun too. It's interesting to see Doom back. Alright, Cancel now coming in. Here we go. There's Kinetic Field. Now Bambo not committing this time. He wants a really good Static Storm. Wants to end this game right. Man, Cancel took about half his HP there. Now they're going to bait in YOLO Warrior using the leap. Nice run of 4. DK beat up. Dire side are just standing, like, they're taking all this damage and nothing's happening. Apathy dropping low. Now there's 3 of them stuck beside the Static Storm. This is what Bambo needed. Igman's bouncing around with the Omni Slash. The Radiant side are dropping. There's a buyback from EGM. Relax still alive. He's getting swung on by Lil though. One more hit and he's down. Igman will actually pick up the kill. Head onto the buildings. EGM and Podcat the only ones left. There's no Dragon Form, only the AC. They'll call it a GG. Nice little disjoint from EGM, but it's too little too late. He's going to get silenced up and brought down. His little chomps down on a little bit of a Havarti. Dire will take this one. So our first game of the night. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm excited for many more. Let's check it out. I'll see if there's one already getting set up here. Indeed, there is. In fact, we're already in the lobby. So I will be hopping right into that. This was MobPacks, twitch.tv/MobPacks, twitter.com/MobPacks, blah, blah, blah. But I'll be on the next game, so catch you then. And I'll get to bug out at the start of the game again. Sweet.